Hello and welcome to the North Andover Journal, where we bring you all the latest North Andover news, events, and happenings. I'm your host Nick Maxwell, and come join us for a look around town. The Festival Committee held their annual tree lighting ceremony at the Town Common. Let's check out some of the sights and sounds from this event.
Good evening, North Andover. It's great to see such a huge crowd here today. It was great to see everybody yesterday out at the parade. Events like this are what make our community so special. Thank you to the Festival Committee for everything they did for yesterday and for tonight. It's great to see how we rally together as a community. And I can't think of anyone who embodies that more than Savannah, our Grand Marshal. So congratulations, Savannah. It's great to have you here.
Okay, we ready for the countdown? We'll start off at 10. Are we ready?
Yeah.
10,
Wait.
9, 8, 7,
6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
here we go!
The North Andover Black History Committee received a $10,783 Mass Humanities grant recently. We heard comments from various state and local officials, as well as Lynn Wenzel from the committee.
The North Andover Black History Committee used to be called North Andover Celebrates Black History Month. We've been in existence since 2022, and our original project was bringing banners to the North Andover Town Common that featured historically significant African Americans that lived in Andover, North Andover, Essex County, Boston, and Massachusetts.
We also heard about how the committee ended up applying for the grant from State Rep. Adrian Ramos.
When I was reading the description of what this grant was, I thought there couldn't be a better fit than the Black History Committee here in North Andover that is already doing great work. If you've been to any of the programming, you'll see it's really a dedicated group of individuals who are really just trying to educate our community and make sure that there is some equity and inclusion and really exemplify those values. And so I just thought this grant was the perfect fit. So encouraged them to apply and was happy to support them throughout, provide a letter of support. And I'm really excited to see the programming. I mean, it's just such a great collaboration with community members. So I'm really excited to see.
And Lynn told us about the committee's plans for expanding beyond Black History Month.
We really need to feature these stories longer than just February. So our plans include a signature event that right now we're calling the Stories event. It will take the stories of 4 individuals and be able to tell who they were and what the motivations that they had were. The other thing we're doing beyond the Stories event is we will be creating curriculum. for the North Andover school system. So David Blauvelt, who's the educator at the North Andover Historical Society, will be working with us on curriculum where we can take these stories to the middle school and high school level in North Andover.
So I'm so happy to have worked with Art History Month for the last few years to get the banners up and running through our cultural commission grants, and now I'm so happy for them with this new grant. It's been great programming for the community. I've seen kids really interact with it, and when it was in our town buildings, the impact that it had on employees and residents, and really excited to continue to work with them on this amazing initiative.
It's great what we're doing for North Andover Black History Committee. I think it's critically important these days if we know about our history, and I think this is a great step in that direction, and we're excited to see what this committee is going to continue to do in the future, and they've done great things in the past, and very excited about what the future is going to bring.
We're so thankful for their work to highlight Black history in this town, to make sure that folks know that this is a welcoming community, and we look forward to continuing to support their work as we move forward to make our town a more welcoming and inclusive place for all.
You know, it's important that we continue to remember that Black history is American history, and we owe it to everyone to be able to continue to incorporate it into the narrative of this community, of our Commonwealth, and the country. This investment, it's modest, but it's significant in the impact that it will have in fueling the efforts locally to make sure that we continue to march on the path of appropriately recognizing those who have come before us in our history, and this day recognizes that investment.
State Senator Bruce Tarr helps host the North Shore and Merrimack Valley Toy Drive each December. It's a partnership between the Chamber of Commerce and local nonprofits in the participating communities where they collect toys to give to children in need. This year, Senator Tarr was live streaming on Facebook at each of the 8 collection locations. We talked to Senator Tarr and representatives from the Merrimack Valley YMCA and the Chamber of Commerce about their stop in North Andover at the China Blossom restaurant.
You know, every year the Merrimack Valley Chamber teams up with Senator Bruce Tarr, and we pick a nonprofit to give these toys to provide the children in need. And as you know, the need continues to grow. We're so fortunate to have so many great nonprofits in the Merrimack Valley. And this year we're working with the Merrimack Valley YMCA, and it is a true example of the Chamber working with the community, working with the senator, in a collaboration to get good things done.
What this is about an effort to make sure that kids have toys in the holiday season, and it's a partnership with all of the charities in the different communities that we go to. So for instance, here in North Andover, our partner charity is the YMCA. On Cape Ann, it's the Cape Ann Holiday Kids Fund. So charities in the community and the toys we raise stay in that community. So we really are all about amplifying the efforts of existing community organizations.
So the Merrimack Valley YMCA has been doing toy drives for about a decade. We serve 1,000 families with this toy drive. We give out toys, books, clothing, as well as we do meals for folks. We're involved with the Merrimack Valley Chamber of Commerce. We're members, and I also serve on the board of the Chamber of Commerce. And so the Chamber graciously reached out and said, would you like to be a part of Senator Tarr's toy drive? So obviously we were thrilled to do that. We're very grateful for this opportunity, and we'll be taking the toys that are donated today and giving them out to those families that we serve.
So the website that we have, NorthShoreHolidayToyDrive.org, lists all of our partner charities and all of our organizations, and it will be up even after the toy drive is over, and even after Christmas is over, and even after Hanukkah is over. So folks can always turn to that website and communicate with us that way, and we'd love to have them involved. We can always use additional volunteers, additional contributions. There's so much to be done with regard to this toy drive, and we welcome folks to come and be a part of it.
Wreaths Across America is a national wreath-laying ceremony for fallen veterans that happens every year on December 14th. VFW Post 2104 here in North Andover participated for the first time this year, and we spoke to some of the attendees about their experience at this event.
You know, today was an incredibly important ceremony and an incredibly important event for the entire community to come out in the holiday season and show that we don't forget the service of our veterans, and we appreciate the sacrifices that they've made, particularly in the holiday season. We think about the times that they were away from their families, the times that they were away from their homes, in a faraway place, supporting the ideals that we share as Americans that make us a great nation. And this is a simple act of kindness and symbolism that folks are engaging in here today as volunteers, to be able to place a wreath on the grave of a veteran and remind us all that those folks are not forgotten. They will never be forgotten. They are part of our community, they're part of our extended family, and as we think about Christmas and Hanukkah and the holiday season, they are as much a part of our lives as they always have been. And such an impressive job that was done today by the organizers of this event to give us that opportunity. We need to be thankful to them as well. And this is an important day and a great day for the community in North Andover.
Well, my father is a veteran. He was stationed in Germany during the Korean conflict, and we lived in Western, that's where he's buried, and there's always a wreath for him there. And when this opportunity came out at our church, I just felt it was important I'm not there to do my father's, but I'm here to do someone else's fathers or mothers or sons or daughters and say thank you.
And my father's also a veteran. He did not serve overseas, but my uncle served bombers in Germany, or over Germany in World War II, and he never forgot that experience. He never talked about it, but he always remembered those that he lost and kept in touch with families up until he passed just a few years ago. And so this is my way of honoring my Uncle Jim. This type of event means so much to the families of those who serve, who are serving, who have served, who lost their lives in these conflicts, and I just think it's a incredibly moving way to honor the sacrifices that they made and all their families made, and so that they know that they're never forgotten. I placed a wreath on a grave of someone who was killed in action in World War II, and another who passed away in 1885, so must have served in the Civil War. And just knowing that service has gone on for so long is just so meaningful.
I also feel being here, because we are putting wreaths on the graves of veterans, but we also have veterans here, part of the ceremony, and it's a way of honoring them in person and just saying thank you for doing what they did to keep America free, and giving up so much so we could be here today to do this. So I think it's not only those who have passed who are honoring, we're honoring those who have come here to honor their fellow veterans.
While we love putting this show together, it wouldn't be possible without the help of residents like you. If you know of any stories around town that deserve to be heard, you can send them to us here at the Journal. Also, you can help us create segments for the show, work behind the scenes in our control room, or get in front of the camera just like me. Get in touch with us today by emailing thejournal@northandovercam.org, or you can give us a call at 978-687-6570. From all of us here at the Journal and North Andover Cam, I'm your host, Nick Maxwell, and thank you for watching.